Saints come marching in, we roll so deep that they can't believe we sold out seats in them CDs. Please don't sleep on the beat. Beat up these, still don't get it what you keep up, please. We ain't no heroes for sale. If you bought one, better keep your receipts. Okay, I get it. I know what they're thinking. We some kumbaya singing, corny Christians. Keep your distance. Buy a ticket to a concert, pay a visit. Think it's hot. We them Blues Brothers, 116 on a mission from God. I don't think they get it. I really think what they gotta do is see it to believe it. I wasn't planning on leaving them. Giving the microphone with no gimmicks. I really live it. So then they come in, don't know, but I don't get evidence. If you ever wanna get it, what's up, then they come and get it. I want them to, I got it, and tell them we really with them. They're thinking that I'm tripping because I'm living for more than just rapping. Well, that's what happens when the Saints go marching in. When the Saints go marching in. When the Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Saints go.
What up, baseball people?
Them boys sold out, no promo. Can they give it 2 years and a go cold? But they first got 8 like Ocho. I'ma give it 300.
How's everyone doing? Get the one-on-one guesses in. Maybe we get one of this.
We stay with the aroma is the I got say. Married to the rock and I'm faithful to take these words Beyonce. You know they feel like we famous, but the world don't know what our name is. But heaven knows us, baby. The last book of life is that A-list, so I'm so rich and I ain't talking about cheddar, but I bet cold Christ going talk to the teller. Kind of checks that I get, I be cashing forever. Laugh at the same time, get the thing go. They be lacking to pay that. Niggas straight man, we ain't lacking the thing back in the pay day. By the blood of the lamb, that is paid, that is paid. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Go marching in. When the Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Saints go marching in. Okay.
That's Andy Mineo, if you never heard of him, Christian rapper, pretty solid dude. Has some great songs. I listened to him at the gym today. Listen to his discography. How's everyone doing? We're gonna rip through this. It's nice to have a little baseball every now and then. I'm gonna try to throw more of these together, maybe once a week right now. Get ready as baseball gets closer. I'm gonna rip through a few packs. As always, guys, I'm still learning. I'm actually getting excited. You know, football for me was so much fun this year, being a Bills fan. I obviously love football every single year. I mean, I'm excited for the Super Bowl this year. Mostly, I have a bet riding on Brady to win, so that helps. But, I mean, it was great for me. Even though we're not in it, it's kind of put a damper on my week a little bit, but I'm getting over it slowly. But I will say I thought it was a fun season. We're about to have an amazing football offseason with a bunch of quarterback transactions. But, I don't know. Is GameStop the GME? That's funny. I just read an interesting thing on the GameStop thing. I don't dabble like that. I invest in stocks, but I have someone do it for me. I don't do like the Robinhood thing. We'll get into that in a little bit though. But anyhow, about baseball, I definitely want to have another league this year. There's a Votto. Oh, real quick, a little caveat to the breaks. If and we'll random off this at the end if they don't have a team. Hey, this guy lives really close to me. I'm all over the place. He literally lives like a half hour from me. But real quick, if I don't sleeve something or top load something, please let me know that it should be. I'm getting better at it, but I'm still learning. That's what I'm saying. I'm excited to dive into baseball a little bit this year and learn a little bit more. Last year, the season was so whacked out because, of COVID and everything. So it took a little bit of luster out of it for me, but I'm actually very, very excited. Well, what a week to pull that. Just out of respect, got to get this one sleeved up. They have Ken Burns' baseball documentary on right now. There's a Biggio silver. Colton, what's your video about? Yeah, it's kind of crazy, that whole thing, getting into that real quick. How they are allowed to just... There's a hater out of 50 going out to the Brewers. How they can just... I mean, I get it. I get the safeguards. I've read a lot about it today, actually. And like I said, I don't do quick sells, and I don't do, my own trading. But But it is nuts how they just kind of... I can't even get into it. I don't want to step on toes, honestly, because I don't know. That's an awesome card there. Schmidt, that's my dad's favorite player. Who's got the Phillies? Brian Singleton. I'd be willing to trade you a little something for this. This is my dad's favorite player. Not Justin. Yeah, we're done with Justin. Oh, guys, is it freezing up for you? Grits, yeah. I've listened to Grits before. Lecrae, Grits, Andy Mineo. There's some good Christian rappers out there. All right, good. Always let me know that, though. If you think that it is. Thank you guys for letting me know and responding so quickly. Yeah, it's kind of crazy what things like Reddit allowed people to rally and do. I think that's pretty cool. I'm an underdog fan. I like rooting for the underdog, which makes being a Bills fan very good for me because, you know, we're usually almost always the underdog. No, not yet, Corey. But the underdog, you know, kind of won on that deal for a little bit. Jimenez, Hader. Like I said, we'll random up all these. There's an Acuna. Tatis. Oops. Boomin' Cities. Snell Silver. And here we go. Killebrew. That's going to be out of 99 going out to the Twins. No, Corey, not really anything yet. Just a Hater, gold, and this green Killebrew. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of people are. It's interesting, Rick. It's very cool. I think there's a lot of people rallying around that. It's very cool to see what's going on. Jimenez, Silver there. Uriel. And there's a Max Muncy green out of 99 going out to the Dodgers. There's supposed to be one auto per box in this, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, no, there's not an auto in every box of this. It's Stadium Club that offers an auto. This doesn't always have an auto, correct? I'm going to double check the box to make sure, but I don't think Allen Ginter offers an auto every box. It's like 2 or 3 boxes. I haven't asked this in a while, ever since the day after, well, Monday, the day after the championship games. Who do y'all want to see win the Super Bowl? And any of the small cards do anything? As far as value, we're going to open one of these bad boys and then go to Stadium Club. One auto per case, and that's crazy. And it does really well. Those cards are doing well. Who do y'all want to win the Super Bowl? And also, are you planning on watching it or just kind of like, I'll watch it, but I'm not excited about it? Here we go. All right. It's a redemption. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to earn some $5 baseball credit. Go ahead, put an R next to it. Get your redemption guesses in. Put an R next to your guess. Get your redemption guesses in. Maybe you'll get it. Yeah, I'm excited to watch too, Colton. I really am. I think the Brady and Mahomes aspect of it bring a lot of excitement. Has anyone heard any news about baseball starting on time? Is there plans for that to start on time? All right, we're going to go ahead and reveal it. It is going to be a buyback autograph of Tim Anderson. There it is. Tim Anderson is the White Sox, correct? I believe it's the White Sox. If so, it goes to Johnny Guypen. Yeah, you feel the same with Brady? I just don't, here's my thing. Let me ask you guys this. In all seriousness, I've joked around about it. I've had my, back of my head kind of thoughts on this. But I do got to ask you guys, do you honestly believe we're going to open up one more of these? Nah, we'll do a Stadium Club, then this, and then Bowman, and then the last one. Do you guys honestly feel like the NFL cares to fix this stuff? Corey got it. Corey got it to me. I didn't even see it. Corey got $5 baseball credit. All right, Corey, you can use that on the next baseball break, man. He always gets man, dude. Corey stays getting the redemptions. He is the redemption whisperer. Wait till you see my redemption. Hey, wait till you see my redemption. That's funny. Cool stuff, Corey. Hey, good for you, man. You must watch a ton of breaks. But do y'all ever feel like they can really set up the NFL? Get a life, Corey. Dude, I can't even be mad at Corey. Corey sent my son a bunch of Pokemon redemption codes. And it's Corey, we only did use like maybe 30 of them so far. But we did actually beat the first gold trainer mode. And we got ourselves a free deck. So now we're going to try to go to the plat. It's so much fun. The online Pokemon is so much fun. I'm not talking about Pokemon Go. You know those cards you get out of the Pokemon packs if you've ever seen them broke? They just give you free online packs, but you get to play the game. You don't even need those codes to play. They give you like your own deck to start with and stuff. It's pretty cool. If you have kids, I would say anywhere between the ages of 5 and 13, even older. Man, I'm enjoying it. Like, I wanted to play it last night after my son fell asleep. I'm like, if my iPad was sitting there and I'm like, do I play around and try to beat that? There's a Mike Trout Beam team. It's a nice card. I'm going to top load some of these that are turned back, or sleeves, some of the certain ones that are turned around. There's a refractor. I'll be doing it all day. I can't do it for all of them, but trying to see why they do it like that. Robel Garcia. There's our first auto. It's going to go out to the Cubbies, right? Yep, Cubs. Robel Garcia going out to Pat Gallagher. Oh, yeah, we'll stretch those out, Corey. He sent a ton of codes. We'll stretch them out. It's cool to see some of the ones. And we actually learned how to, like, we got to open so many packs. We started to figure out how we can go to our deck and see which ones we need and stuff. It's actually a lot of fun. We're having a ton of fun, Corey, so thank you. Gleyber Torres, Corey Seager. Oh, is that our one auto per box? Andrew McCutchen. How about them not bringing anyone into the Baseball Hall of Fame this year? What's your thoughts on that? Like, do you guys feel like that's a normal... Like, should that be even a thing? Like, with football, it's like the same amount of people every year, right? Like, they have to bring in so many people. There's a nice Ken Griffey there. Austin Riley. And here's one out of 50. It's going to be a Garrett Cole out of 50. Corey, I wanted to message you. I did see the card, the Bruce Smith, man. Thank you. It's funny. I seen it on the way out of the door. I saw it on the way out of the door to go to gymnastics, and I put it back in. And I'm like, I'll wait till I open it and can take a picture and show them that I got it. But thank you I wanted to bring that up, but thank you so much. Usually I won't even open a package so I get a chance to message the person. But my son was so excited. He had a good day at school. Yeah, did you see? Was that real that Jose Canseco tweeted out about if Kurt Schilling makes the Hall of Fame, it'll be an embarrassment? And he's like, dude, your whole career was an embarrassment. Dude, these are grown ass has-beens. Like, they were great in their time, but you're right. The baseball's got to get their shit together a little bit, right? Like a little bit. They seem like they're very much. The players and the owners and these, like, the people, the voters, they're all on a different level. Like, they're all kind of reading a different book right now. Yeah, you saw that, Rick? Here we go. Bubba Starling, J.P. Crawford. So Ricky Henderson, that's a cool picture. Steven Strasburg, Emperors of the Zone. Machado. Hey, real quick, there's a nice Jackie Robinson. Cool, I mean, not. There's a Jordan Alvarez. Is there any baseball product you guys would like to see if I do another break like in a couple days? Is there anything you guys want to see in the mix? Aaron Hicks. Anthony K, rookie card chrome. Reese Hoskins. Ernie Banks, Rafael Devers, Billy Adams. All right, here we go. We have a Tommy Edman, Ozzie Albies, and Ryan Zimmerman. Yeah, someone asked again tonight, do all cards ship? Absolutely. In baseball, all cards ship. The only way it wouldn't is if we did a break, like a full case or a half case of something, and I specified, and it would be in like the top, the middle, and the bottom, and I would announce it like there's no base in this. We aren't at that point with baseball yet, but baseball would be the one sport where I may not ship like vet, you know, down the road if we did like full case, half cases, because it's just so much. Sterling, higher end tops. What higher end tops? Tops chrome black. I have some chrome black. Oh, I wanted to slow roll that, but here we go. Matt Carpenter out of 28. There it is. Re-stamped. That's cool with the double auto on it. That's pretty funny how they had him do that. 5 out of 23 for the Cardinals. Going out to Colton. There you go, Colton. We should be able to get a little bit of every baseball coming out, and so we'll probably do some mixers. Maybe we'll do some one-boxers. We might even end up doing, like, divisions. You know, so we're going to try to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to try to keep the baseball page a little active. So we'll try to have some fun with it. We'll save this last box of archives. I want to get it going because so the thing with basketball, I've always played basketball. Like, I love football the most. I think I've said this a lot, but I love football the most, but I've never played it. It's the one sport I didn't play. Played soccer, played baseball, played, you know, I never really played a little bit of, like, pickup roller hockey and stuff. Never played hockey, but played pretty much a little bit of everything except football. But it's my favorite sport. Basketball I've always played. That's what I went and played at school after high school, but I never really got into NBA until I started doing cards. So I'm hoping that it does the same for me for baseball. Is that once baseball rolls around, I'm really honestly hoping you're gonna see these names here: Clayton Beater, Hunter Barnhart. If I miss any, you feel like really should be in top loaders: Tink Hentz, Trent Palmer, Daniel Cabrera, Alex Santos. Some names just stick out more than others, I guess. Nick Garcia, Jordan Walker, Carson Tucker, Tyler Soderstrom, Connor Phillips, Heston Kierstead. Series 1. Yeah, and the goal is to get a little bit of it. We won't be doing a ton of it, but hopefully a little bit of it and maybe mixing it. Even if we do multi-year mixers. Trevor Halver, Jordan Westberg, Cole Henry, Casey Smith. Just stick with me, guys. I'll try not to. There's a Bobby Miller. I'll try not to overpost or bog you guys down, but if you see it and you feel like you can afford it to hop in and enjoy a break every now and then, even just to hang out, Hudson Haskin. It helps me to learn the players and kind of stay involved with it. So, I mean, Seth, here's how it works. Generally, like, if I can get some, I'll have to get some of the regular and some of the jumbo. It's not like I can't just buy the jumbo unless I just buy it aftermarket. And at that point, it's going to be so high, I know we can't break it. So, there's another Kierstead. But yeah, I'll try to get a little bit of both. Jordan Walker, and there we go. Jordan Nwagu out of 250. Logan Allen. Topps Chrome update and Sapphire. What's the Sapphire? Did we ever do any of that? Is that new stuff coming out? Or is that stuff already? I think the Topps Chrome update was a Topps.com exclusive and I missed it. Sapphire. Did we already break some of the Sapphire? Is that what we wrote? Top Chrome Sapphire. We already broke. I had 2 boxes of that. We already went through it. Austin Wells. Max Meyer. There's just so many of these rookies in here. You get so many per box. I just don't know how they ever end up holding value. Ryan Murphy. Justin Lang. And it's going to be AJ Vukovic out of 250. Yeah, that was all I had of that. How many of you guys would be interested in another shot at a fantasy league? Or like, because like basketball just did not take off. People have not really been into it. It's just too much. And I know baseball's kind of the same way. Nick Lofton. Alec Burleson. Garrett Mitchell. And Robert Hassel out of 499. That's a big name there, right? That's a decent card. Seth Anderson. I'm pretty sure that's a solid one. Hunter Barnhart and Heston Kjerstad greatness. I agree with you, man. It's this like this whole load management thing. I did Bowman Sapphire. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I'm sorry, Calkins. I agree with you, Calkins. I thought that was Corey. Too many people sitting for no reason. There's no way to anticipate it either. Bryce Bonin. Tyler Brown. Trey Cruz. There's a Dominguez Chrome. Jesse Franklin. Still looking for some of those big names. Jimmy Glowenke. Yeah, you know, you would almost wish, like, what I'd like to see, and there may be a league like this for basketball. Maybe there's, I think, like, rotisserie is kind of like that. But it just takes your average points per player for the week. You get them all week, and it takes your average. That would be the way to do it, and you just set it for the week. But the problem is, you know, you gotta play the odds with who has the most games that week. And now with canceled games and stuff, it makes it even harder, you know. Evan Carter. Bryce Ronan. Reed Detmers. There's a Bobby Witt, Glimpses of Greatness. We should have some autos coming up here soon, right? There's like 3 per box. Bobby Miller. Tell me I'm wrong. There's like 3 per box, right? Heston Kjerstad. Spencer Strider. Nick York. Daniel Cabrera. There's one. Cole Henry going out to the Nationals. And there's a Robert Hassel Franchise Futures. Yeah, there should be 3 autos. All right, well, there's one. We got one. We're going to have a nice end of the box here. Seth, you're down for, or are you saying yes to me or yes to fantasy baseball? Or would we rather have it where, you know, you get into a daily fantasy for being in a break? Like we do it every break. We say, all right, this is for this fantasy contest on this day. That could be more fun that way. I almost like daily for basketball and baseball more. Justin Lang. I don't know why that name's sticking out to me. Freddie Zamora. Alec Burleson. Clayton Beater. And there's a Spencer Torkelson. Would you guys rather do a year-long, 3 packs left, 2 autos are fine, a year-long fantasy or daily fantasy? Ian Bettle. I'm shocked we haven't found. There's Tyler Soderstrom. Haven't found one of those. Nico Holtsizer. And there's our another auto here for us. There's another Spencer Torkelson too, Glimpses of Greatness. And our auto's going to be another one for the Nationals, going out to Kalani as well. All right, it looks like then we've decided what we'll do. What we'll do is that if you get into a break, the only problem with the daily is that some people are restricted from it. But I know that like more and more states are allowing it. And, well, they were. We'll see where that heads. But I also know that, like, for example, out in Washington, you couldn't pay to get in, but you could get into the free ones. I like the daily, too, and that's how I learn about players. I'm not stuck to players all year long. I get to pick different players, and then I end up watching those players that night. Like, I want to watch that game. Zach Daniels. It's too bad there's not a way where we could, like, each open a pack. There's a Drew Romo. Someone called his 101. It's too bad we can't find a way to say, hey, we each open a pack and you get the points for the, like, you get to pick 6 players out of it. We should have an auto in this pack. Well, then, yeah, they do daily for baseball. Baseball daily's fun. There's an Ed Howard finally. Well, wait, so where are you at, Crunkle? Wait, 2 Crunkle. Is that Jamie? Who's 2 Crunkle? It's Jamie, right? What happened to your name? What happened to Hitman? Or unless I'm really losing it, Dylan Dingler. There's a Spencer Torkelson. Did you switch your name? There's an Ed Howard. Oh, okay. Robert Hassel. Here's where they were all at, hiding in this one pack. Whoever bought this pack, good job. Matthew Dyer. Tyler Soderstrom. And it's going to be a Thomas Sagasi. What's this? Is this a sparkle? For the Braves. And then for the Rangers, Thomas Sagasi at a 99. Going out to the Rangers, it's going to be Justin Kafka. Now, let me ask you this, Jamie. How is it that Scott gets into the free ones and out in Washington, but you can't? I don't understand. He gets into all of them. That's why he loves them. You got to talk to Scott. How is he able to get into them and you can't? I am going to give away 2 $5 baseball credits at the end. Everyone's eligible. It's not just hit lists or whatever, anything like that. I'm just going to random up everyone in this break. Is that what it is? A super refractor? All right, let me move these over. We have one more box to go. Don't go anywhere. Yeah, you have to figure out how he did that because we have to learn because there's no reason you shouldn't be allowed to do free ones. Although, I know when it first started to become illegal, like when it was illegal in New York, I don't know if it still is in New York or not. I doubt it. But they couldn't even see the salaries. People were just making sites with the salaries for people to see. Really, it didn't work? Dang it. All right, anyhow, we'll give away 2 $5 credits, and then the third place we will get these like bonus cards here. So the top 3 will win. Here we go. Cinemet. All right, good luck, everyone. Last card again. We'll still give away 2 $5 credits, not hitless. Everyone's eligible. Well, it's out of 35, and it's a Toronto Blue Jay to Ross Larson. It's going to be Marcus Stroman. 2019 Topps. I love that they're buybacks. Please, 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 Panini, do something like this. I just said it before. I heard that product, I don't know if this is true because it's insane, but Panini's like, someone said Panini's going to have to raise prices. What? Because athletes are charging more for autos. Raise prices? You've been doing that without that. Like, I don't know if that's true. But what I'd like to see anyhow, bring back guys. Bring back guys like that lineman. I don't care. Old wide receivers. I want a Terrell Owens autograph. I want a Chad Johnson autograph. I want one of those guys. Well, he was in 2019. They do it in honors, but that's an expensive box. I want like a Panini one where you can get a case of it for like at $80 a box. And not, you know, not $400 a box. Yeah, you're right. We pulled that who was it? Marshall Falk. It was a really cool one. All right, we had the Torkelson, the Howard, and the Hassel. A Torkelson and a Torkelson. Gloenke, Hassel out of $4.99. Vukovic out of $2.50. Hurstad first Bowman Chrome. Nwago out of $2.50. We had Garrett Cole out of $50. And out of Allen and Ginter out of $99. Max Muncy. Killebrew out of $99. We had the Hader out of $50. I guess it's a super refractor. I'm not really sure what that is. A sparkle for the Braves. And then we had Sagisi out of $99 for the Rangers. Holden Powell for the Nationals out of $4.99. And Cole Henry for the Nationals, first Bowman. And then we had the Robel Garcia for the Cubbies. We also had the Cardinals out of $28. Matt Carpenter for the White Sox. Tim Anderson going out to Johnny Gapin. And even 2013's way above that. And Marcus Stroman out of 35. Yeah, like, that's what I don't get. Is this like, I don't know why they can't. Panini needs to. Yeah, even their baseball is expensive compared to Topps, but it's nicer, but they're not licensed. It just doesn't really make sense. All right, everyone's in the random for this. I know you guys don't agree, but I think Panini Baseball is nicer. It is. Panini puts out a nicer product. We don't have to get into it. As a breaker, it's a lot more fun to open too. It's just so much more enjoyable to me than top stuff. But I get it. Top 2 win $5 hitless credits. And then third place will get the bonus cards. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Now this is $5. It says hitless, but everyone's eligible, and it's $5 baseball. It's just for baseball. All right. Just, you know, when you mark it down or whatever, just remember it's for baseball. All right, here we go. Diamondbacks and Astros, and the Indians are getting the bonus cards. So Indians get bonus cards. Aren't they changing the Indians' names this year? And then Diamondbacks and Astros, Mike Egan and Corey Kelly each getting, because Corey, you got $10 back in the break. Jeepers. Any more flawless? Not any more flawless, but I do have a box of National Treasures. I also have a box of Tribute, and I have a box of Museum Collection. I have a couple Bowman Sterlings left. I have a box of Immaculate. So I have some nice stuff we can rip if you guys want. I can throw something up. But we can talk about that then. I'm not going to do baseball every day, at least until we get closer to baseball. I'll maybe set up a schedule. That's what I'd like to do with baseball maybe, is get more of a routine down and say, hey, baseball breaks are going to happen on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or, you know, I don't know what the busy day for baseball is, but if you will pre-sell it the day before, break it at a set time. I would like to see that more happen more with baseball. With football, it's kind of, I just want to break all the time, so I don't do a schedule, but... All right, guys, y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for jumping in. That was a ton of fun. I appreciate y'all. It really was fun to just break some cards. I wish we could do it more like that with football. Football has become so damn expensive, it's impossible. But, all right, man. See y'all later.